Look at that family. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's quite the family you got there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Oh, it's more than that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. Wow. Impressive. Look at that. They're growing fast, aren't they? Those little ones couldn't have been hatched for very long, but they're already getting big. There's some goslings around here too. And they were growing really fast. Last time I saw the goslings, they were jumping into the river over there, the St. Vrain, and going down the rapids. There might be 10. How many do you count? Count those goslings. I mean, those ducklings. Look at them go. Spring. Time of new beginnings. It's such a metaphor for life. We go through seasons. Uh-oh, the goslings might be over here. I see the mama and the papa. Where are they at? There's the mama and the papa. Canadian geese. Canadian goose. Canadian geese. I don't see the little ones though. They're around somewhere. Where are they? Like I said, last time I saw them, they were actually over there. This is like more than a week ago. They were over here, so they're pretty big now. They could be swimming off by themselves. Look around. Maybe I'll walk out here to the edge. But yeah, in life, you know, that's what makes you gotta be real careful to not embrace all the different things we go through in life, because if you can embrace that as being part of the beauty of life, that we have change, we have ups and downs, like the seasons, you know, we have seasons for death and seasons for new beginnings and seasons for growth and seasons for regeneration in our lives. It allows us to have a very full life, and it allows us, and when we see it that way, we see that things aren't permanent, and that if we view them the right way, they allow us to grow and to learn and to be grateful for all of it. It really allows us to get through the tough times as if they're not really tough times, but a necessary part of learning and development and experience. And it's crazy, but how when we look at it that way, we don't get stuck. And these things can go on for a long time. Sometimes they're short periods, sometimes they're long periods. But if we do it the right way, with the right idea, it becomes like the most beautiful times of our life. There's some goslings over there with the mama and papa. I see 3 of them. Say we're up there in the grass. But the water's full. It's been raining so much. It's the most rain I've ever seen in Colorado, but of course it's springtime and I really haven't been here in the spring. When I came here back when I was a geology student to the New Mexico, we went to New Mexico first and then we came up to Colorado. It was about this time of year. Just probably, I think we went, I don't remember if we left in May and got out here and stayed through until July, but it was about this time of year, and of course you have all the snow melt, but we've also had a lot of rain. It was just, these water levels were really low, and then there was a big late season snowfall, really big snowfall in in May, earlier this month. And then we've had a lot of rain, and it looks like it's going to rain some more. So all the rivers are getting full like they should, and the animals and everything depend on that. The people depend on that. You know, this goes into the reservoirs and becomes drinking water and water for in case there's fires, and feeds the crops, the irrigation. So everything's going good. Mother Nature's working, and so all the little animals, look at that, they love it. Little birds flying around catching insects. There's a lot of little bugs over top of the water here, and that's what they're doing, is they're eating up the bugs. So there we go. The seasons of life, the seasons of nature. It's all metaphor. Love you.